Welcome once again to the Prime8 News channel, where today we are looking at those most mischievous of animals, the meerkat. Meerkats are members of a cat-like group of carnivores, which includes hyenas and mongooses. In fact, the yellow mongoose is actually referred to as the red meerkat and may actually share burrows with meerkats. Today we are looking specifically at the single meerkat species, which are indeed a type of mongoose, but without the commonly seen bushy tail. Meerkats are incredibly social animals and live in family groups known as mobs, where the group will be led by a dominant couple or couples with normally no more than 3 breeding pairs in each mob. In the pecking order, underneath the breeding pairs are non-breeding subordinates, which will usually be related to the dominant leaders and act as babysitters and sentinels for the group. The babies in the group will need to be carefully looked after until they are able to forage on their own. Mobs are generally happy places, although if encountering outside members, can react violently. Meerkats weigh in at around 680 grams and reach around 30 centimetres when standing on their hind legs, and are most often seen in this position when on guard duty. They have many predators, that includes jackals, eagles, hawks and cobras. Whilst meerkats do have resistance to snake venom, that does not mean that cobras don't present a threat. Meerkats will tend to stick together in the event of an intruder and gather around in self-defence, hissing, scratching and biting at the threat. However, if all else fails, they are never more than around 50 metres from a burrow hole, ready to seek refuge underground. They are diurnal and enjoy lying in the sun to warm up. They are found in arid regions of southern Africa and get their water mainly from their food, which is mostly composed of insects, but also includes other arthropods like scorpions, to whose sting they are immune. They also feed on lizards, bird eggs and smaller mammals, where they will forage in groups but break off individually for the hunt. They will feed in groups as well as individually, and will sometimes fight for food scraps. The babies will be brought scorpions with removed stingers to practice their attack in safety and help them learn the art of food foraging. Meerkats will breed all year round, so there are always almost babies to look after, as mothers will produce up to 3 litters each year of between 3 and 7 young. Their gestation period is a little under 3 months, when the young will be born blind and helpless in their burrows, where they will remain for 3 weeks before venturing outside. A meerkat will reach reproductive maturity at 1 year old, and their life expectancy in the wild is 10 years of age. Thank you for joining us here on the Prime8 News channel, where we look forward to seeing you again very soon.